Hello, everybody. This is Tim, and it is day 2 here in sunny Las Vegas. It's almost 70 degrees. Why I have this jacket on, I do not know. But it has been an epic day. Last night's keynote from Intel was pretty telling about where their focus is, not just on real sense technology, but the application and use of that in smartware. Colleen and I had a chance to walk through the real sense exhibit. And it's pretty compelling, really, to see not only what a teaser of the technology. They're not showing us the real deal, but they are giving us a sense of how interactive displays, interactive point of purchase opportunities, even down to the consumer level with your computer is big. But they also showed off some big things at the keynote with ping-ponging the drones around, first-person view cameras, smartware. It's clear where the future is going with Intel. Their deal with Vuzix has been a big one, and also their tentacles continue to move forward into smart eyewear. This morning we had the privilege of being with the Digital Summit. Thank you, HP. It was a privilege being with you. And Ryan and Colleen and I had a great time there with John Nosta, Robert Scoble. We had a really nice time to talk with everybody on WebMD Radio. So that was really neat, and we're looking forward to doing more with them as Andy Karp from Jobson was there, and we start talking about it's great that all of these devices and sensors are able to quantify health data. I think the word was data donor. Yeah, data donor. Thank you. So data donors and how much we have to get used to donating our data, because it's critical for us to have that data compiled from all of our different sources so that our doctors can make the best decisions for us, not just reactively, but more effectively, proactively. Preventaceuticals, that was the big discussion. But you know what? It all came down to, that's great. You got all this data. How are you going to see it? How is the doctor going to see it? He has two choices. One, he goes back into his doctor's office and he's got to get on a computer away from the patient, and while the patient sits in on that horrible waiting room, and he has to read all of this data. And then he has to make a decision and come in about how he's going to take care of you. Or the second is he has some way of having that quantified data to help you specifically shown to him in some format. Obviously, hands down, it was some easy, smart eyewear. So we're going to be talking a lot more about that when it comes to medical and smart eyewear solutions very, very, very soon. Now, I do want to bring Colleen in here because Colleen has been working feverishly. We went back after the Health Summit over to the Epson booth. It's over in Tech East. We're at Tech West here at the Las Vegas. We're at Tech East. Sorry, I'm getting my days jumbled up here, but we're at Tech East at the Las Vegas Convention Center here, and Tech West is where Epson is. We put out some new displays over there, and they just completely got gobbled up. And I want Colleen, I'm going to invite her to come on in here.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm real well. I hope that everyone can hear you okay. I'm sure they can. So tell us a little bit about what you showed off today at the Epson booth.
Yeah, so we revealed a bunch of new products through Rochester Optical, and as you can see, I'm wearing the Epson BT200, and you're gonna see this fashion shield that I have that's magnetic, that snaps on, that helps the screen become a little bit brighter, and also makes me a little cooler.
Much.
So this snaps on. It's magnetic.
Matches your blouse even.
That's true.
Yeah.
I had that in mind.
Color coordinated.
What you're gonna also see if I take this off and flip it around is there's going to be a prescription insert in here. We call it the RO Smart Frame BT200. And the brand new capability that we showed today is that it's actually foldable. It's spring-loaded.
Whoa. Do that again. Now, tell us, that's kind of freaky. Tell us why you did that.
So the reason we did this is you're wearing this device, you're working, or you're using it potentially as an enterprise solution, and it may get dirty. You may be in a dusty environment.
All the time.
Correct. And so this design allows to very easily turn the lenses in, clean them, snap them back in. And you never have to take the device physically off of the unit. That
is crazy. Now, can you open one of them up and point it in close to the camera so they can see?
Sure, of course.
And you can look at the safety monitor down here.
You'll see here.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
And it's still, this design still has this proprietary nose strap here that's dispersing the weight evenly so that the device is very comfortable to wear. So
Fantastic.
That's the second very exciting thing. The next thing that we showed today is a brand new fashion shield that actually attaches in the same way with a screw and can be flipped up when you don't want to wear it. So we're bringing back flip ups.
I'm liking it. Old school. Ryan will love those.
Yeah. So that's another product.
Now, tell me about these lenses. I know that Rochester Optical's been talking about. We've got tons of requests, not only from the folks from Aeroglass that are doing aviation, but even computer users that have been talking about blue tech lenses or having some type of polarized lenses. Can we expect something like that coming?
For sure.
Oh, great.
And,
fantastic.
We're already working with Aeroglass on lenses that are assisting the pilots to be able to do their jobs easier.
Beautiful.
Yeah, so this is look for this. This is only going to grow in a collection of different styles and have different application uses.
Awesome.
Next is we've got it's funny when you're in the booth, people want to know what this technology is. They're asking, is this an augmented reality device? Is it a virtual reality device? These are key buzzwords that you're hearing throughout the show with wearables. And the beauty of the Epson Movero is going to be that it has capability to do AR, to do VR, and to do 3D capability. So one of the perks with that is that being able to block out as much light as possible so that you can see the screen as bright as possible is key. And this device here, which is our VR shield, actually snaps right into the device. I can do it here. Sorry. And blocks out all the light in front of that screen as bright as possible.
Wow.
And you'll notice that I have this bright color on.
It's gorgeous.
Which is brand new. We've got an orange and a red and a green and a blue and a silver, all to add to that fashion sense of this frame.
Wow. That's fantastic. Now, fashion aside, we have had tons of, there's lots of companies here. And all of them are asking for the same thing over and over and over. And that is...
We want an enterprise solution for eyewear.
Yes.
We're looking for industrial shields. We're looking for potentially safety. We want to be able to allow our employees to wear the protective eyewear that they need to be able to do their job.
So show us what you have here. This is a very exciting reveal.
So we have a brand new industrial shield that actually attaches permanently. One of our prototypes that were released was magnetic that could snap on and off. This still has that capability, but also has a brand new hinge system in here that can be locked in so that it can stay, and if you were to get bumped, it's not going to fall off. So this is so exciting for us because as it continues to progress and safety eyewear becomes more of an issue, Rochester was really at the forefront of that.
That's fantastic. They can all see this at the Epson booth.
Correct.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thank you, Colleen, so much for joining us. It's a privilege having you. So Rochester Optical at the Epson booth. Now that's over at Tech West in the Sands, second floor. And I have the booth number. They gave it to me and I wrote it on my ticket, 74728. So come and see us over there. Charlie's over there right now while we're filming here. And then we're off to see Vuzix. And we've got a few other appointments with some exciting things. We're not telling you today because it's just day 2. We'll tell you some more tomorrow. Now, I did want to show you, this is the CES Daily. It comes out every day. That's how thick it is. This is all the news that has happened today. I'm not covering any of it. What's really important for you to understand is that smart eyewear was on the hot list today again. From thought leaders in medical, enterprise, technology, and even smart eyewear or the optical industry. So Vision Council, I know you're listening. I know you're watching it. We'll see you at Vision East and talk more about this. But we've got some exciting things that we're going to be doing tonight. We've got a lot of meetings. We've got a lot of people that are coming in tonight to visit with us. And we've got a lot more to show you tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to pick a very special and unique location. We're going to surprise you. It's going to be somewhere crazy because we've been doing it wherever we could find bandwidth. But last night, Colleen and I were doing the driverless car. Remember that?
It was awesome.
Awesome. Unbelievable. And so the Audi piloted car, smart car, This was crazy. We were in the car. It was driving by itself. It drove all the way here on Pilot, drove from San Francisco all the way here to Vegas. 500 and something miles. Unbelievable.
Got some pretty good media coverage.
Very good. Journalist in the car.
Exactly.
Yeah, so this isn't a fantasy. It's working. We got in it, went for a ride with some of the developers. It actually worked really nice.
Yeah, and we had a really interesting conversation talking about connectivity and how, the wave of the future is having all these different wearables all speaking to each other so that they can, from when your day starts all the way through, when you go to bed at night, you're making sure that these devices are all talking to each other so it can enhance your daily routine.
Of course.
So that was something that was really interesting. Yeah. And we saw that in the Ericsson booth as well, really focusing on all that connectivity.
Very true. And when we were in the driverless car to that point, he was showing us how you could control that from your smartwatch or your smart glasses. Okay, that's all we're going to give you today. We've got a lot to see, and Ryan's hungry. So we're going to sign off. This is Tim and Colleen, Rochester Optical, CES Day 2. We'll see you tomorrow.